Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning into the SimpleBiz360 podcast. My name is Jeff Mason. I'm your host today, and we are in the middle of our caps and t-shirt series, about 6 to 8 episodes. We're doing 3 business tips in 5 minutes, and we're now on Rumble TV in addition to YouTube, Gab, and IGTV, and on 28 listening platforms. Happy summer. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to be looking today at the true depths of customer intuition, right? What do they really know, and what are we pulling over their eyes, right? And should we pull stuff over their eyes? So let's take a look at it, right? Selling unrealistic expectations. You think they pick up on it or not? Telling customers what they want to hear just to shut them up and keep the deal going. Over-promising and under-delivering, right? Looking away at the corner, man. Hey, so Jeff, when do you think delivery is? Well, I think that, looking down at the corner of the floor, up at the corner of the ceiling. Well, I'm not going to look at you, Mr. Customer or Mrs. Customer, in the eye because I'm lying. Tapping the desk, they pick up on this, guys. They understand, right? Managers and supervisors telling their employees, look, I don't care what you do. Just tell them whatever you need to tell them. Get the deal. Keep the deal. Is that really what we should be doing as management and supervisory capacities with our employees? Just, hey, whatever. You tell them whatever you want, dude. Right? Manipulating the numbers, right? Massaging them so it fits the narrative and it works the deal in. Remember that old phrase, liars figure and figures lie? Come on, guys, really? Do we really, do you think customers are seeing through that? And then the blame shifting, right? I'm really sorry about that, Mr. Customer. I'm going to look away here. I can't look it in the eye. But that was the supplier's fault. That was UPS fault. They go, you know what? I've been dealing with this guy Mason for 3 years, and it's never his fault. It's everybody else's fault. Take some ownership. Learn a little Dale Carnegie. They see through this, man. You don't think they do? Why do I bring this up all the time? Because over 35 years, I see this crop up every single day, if not almost on the hour. People are BSing everywhere, and customers. Do they pick up on it or don't they? That's the ultimate question. So, these scenarios, they are the torch to the silent business killers. They fuel it. Let's take a look at that real quick. The first 2 legs of silent business killing events, TARP study, government study, mid-'80s, right? 26 out of 27 people who have a bad experience with the company don't say anything to the company. Why? Because they don't expect anything to change. 91% of those people go and never come back. They leave and never come back. No repeat business, no referral business. Is that really what you want to be sending the message to your customers? Because you're thinking they're not as smart as you are. You think you're smarter than they are. You don't think their intuition is that good. Well, 3 things I want to leave you with. Customers, especially seasoned ones, have heard it all before. They've been there. They've done that. Nothing new under the sun for them. There is nothing new under the sun. They've heard it all. Secondly, the customers have necessarily become detectives, and good ones at that. Why? Because they understand that the picture is probably not what this person's saying. The picture probably isn't the picture. So what's wrong with this picture? Right, parents. They're feeding the young kid upstairs. The other 2 are downstairs. Hey, guys, don't go in the pantry and get the crackers. Don't get the peanut butter. You come down, the pantry door's open. There's all kinds of smudge marks on the refrigerator. They've been in the peanut butter, and they've been in the crackers, right? And you're looking for what's wrong. Same thing. Customers, consumers, they look for what's wrong, and they've necessarily been trained to do so. And then liars and embellishers telegraph their BS way more than you ever think you are. I remember trying to pull the wool over my mother's eyes. I sneak out in the back and I puff a cigarette really quick, and then I start chewing gum, and I come back in, and mother says, "Oh, where were you?" "Oh, yeah, I'd run into the garage for a minute." And she tells me years later, "You really think I didn't know you were smoking cigarettes in the backyard?" First of all, the gum didn't do anything. Second of all, you're trailing in like a smokestack coming through the house, for Pete's sake. So we're not pulling the wool over anyone's eyes. So just choose truth. You see it on the graphics behind me. Respect, trust, honor, choose truth, pursue truth. Truth is like a basketball. You hold it underwater. Eventually, it's going to find its way to the top. And when it loosens, it barrels to the top really quick. Same thing with truth. You can't tell enough lies. You can't string enough of them together. That basketball is going to pop up. So we're going to look at a Lost in the Shuffle track today. Steppenwolf, 69, great band out of Canada. They did a little song, kind of like a political song called Move Over. So we're going to say, lies, move over. Embellishment, move over. Make way for the truth. We'll see you in 168 hours.